Today we are up in the foothills near Boise. This is a highly desirable area. If you're thinking about moving here, this has been a huge hit for a lot of our clients. In fact, we're currently under contract for one of our clients on this exact home, but we want to take a moment today to show it to you guys because there's more homes like this that you can get. We are 12 to 15 minutes from downtown Boise. This home specifically is going to have beautiful views, which you're going to see right over there with the foothills. It's going to have a huge garage, tall ceilings, beautiful new construction with a great builder here in the area. And a lot of the benefits of this community, again, you feel far away from Boise, but you're not that far away from Boise. You have great access to the foothills for mountain biking, hiking, walking. We've highlighted this community before, and I'll link to those videos at the end of this video. But let's go ahead and jump in to the features specifically of the outside of this house with my business partner, Spencer South.
All right, now we're in the front of the house. We're gonna take a look. As you can see, you got some awesome stone that goes all the way up. You got beautiful black windows that are here. You've got multi-tiered landscaping that's really nice. One thing that's kind of interesting though is when you come over here towards the front door, you have this nice walk path, and as you come up, you're able to come up and have a really awesome, entrance, but there's no walk path over to your garage. So are you gonna use this a lot? I don't know, but this is definitely a really amazing entry when you come in. What's really nice about this house is the way it sits. It actually faces over here towards the west, so when the sun comes over in the afternoon, lots of natural light will come into all those big windows. All right, now we're in the driveway right now. You can see this is nice and wide, so you can fit a lot of cars in here. You can see over this way that they put a lot of gravel in this area, which again, they put gravel in for drainage, right? So everything can drain. You got some nice drainage away from the house. I actually think that this is a little bit of a wasted space. Our client actually is gonna make a pickleball court over here. So when we get done, we're gonna push this back a little bit to this wall where the property line goes. He's gonna build a pickleball court because unless it's that or it's a driveway, what are you gonna use it for? One thing I really love about this area is not only do you get the views, but you get actually flat land. A lot of times when you're looking for view property, you get a house, but you don't actually get land, especially that will come right off of your deck. This is really amazing because you get panoramic views entire of the valley here in the foothills, but you also have all this nice grass, whether you want to be out here just hanging out with the dogs throwing the ball. You can put a pool here, you can put a pickleball court, all different things you can do. It's just really nice to have views and have the space and the flat land. All right, coming into the house, we got 12-foot ceilings, nice and wide. I love these windows that are right here because in the afternoon, it's gonna let all the sunlight in. The big thing though, as you come in, you got these cathedral ceilings that go all the way out, which makes it seem seamless all the way through the house. And this is your main living space now. One thing I really like about this house is the engineered hardwood floors. In Idaho, we have temperature swings from really hot to cold. With engineered hardwood, you don't have the shrinking and expansion and contraction. When you have these woods compared to other real hardwood, this stuff's very durable and it's not affected by temperature. All right, we're in the kitchen right now. One of my favorite features is actually the panel-ready fridge. So it's a nice Thermador, it's a high-end appliance, but you just don't know it's there. It just has a really seamless look when you're in the kitchen. Actually, an underrated feature I don't see all the time, but I see in this house, is a pull-out garbage can. The microwave. I love how it's down here in a drawer. It's always a fun game trying to figure out how to open these up. I'm even having a hard time myself. Where's it at? Oh, there it is. Kind of fun. The other thing I really like in this kitchen is all the drawers. So a lot of times you can put all your pots and pans in here and it's really easy to access. The other thing, it was really nice, you have the underlight cabinet lights. You got the farmhouse sink, which a lot of people want. And then also the panel ready dishwasher. Didn't even know it's hidden back over here. What I really like about this kitchen is actually over this way. So right over here, you can have a coffee bar. I get a lot of clients that really don't want to have things out on the counter. So it's nice that this is kind of away a little bit. You can put some stuff here. You got a nice wine fridge. But then over here, you got a big pantry. So it's all this stuff's kind of off to the side. So if you're having a dinner party or anything, you can throw it over here and not have it all out in front. I want to go to this side of the wing of the house over here. This is a nice room with an ensuite bathroom. And the cool combination here too is you got a half bath here for guests. And then over here you have a Jack and Jill bathroom. So if you have kids or if you have a guest, it just gives you a lot of flexibility.
Now let's talk about the office. So this is just off of the main space. You got the kitchen, the living room right here. They did nice wood trim paneling in here. If you're interested in that, it's kind of nice to break it up and not just have flat, smooth walls. You're gonna have glass doors on this office too. Pros and cons of that is that you're gonna get a lot of natural light coming from the living space into the office, and then you're also getting natural light coming from the other side. So it's not a dark room by any means. Pros to that is that visually you can kind of see everything if you're sitting at the desk, depending on where you have it set up. You can easily see the views from your office, the living room, the kitchen. If you got kids that are running around, you'd see that. Some cons to that is gonna be a little bit of privacy. I know in my home office, I'm often taking phone calls, and so noise is a big concern for me. So a con to the office here is that it could be a little bit noisy. The pros is that it's just right off the beaten path of where you're constantly doing life and living. So it's easy for you to hop in, knock something out, take care of some bills or anything like that. Now here we are in the backyard. Again, what I love about this space is that it has amazing views, as you can see here. So you're definitely looking down into the neighbor's yard, but they did a good job. You can kind of see a berm has been built up. And so if you're inside looking out, it kind of masks a little bit of what you would see immediately down below so that you maybe get a bit more taste of the foothills. So over here, you're gonna see landscaping with some rocks, some nice trees and shrubs planted. Over here, this is gonna be the back of the garage. So right there, you're gonna see the AC unit. This is the master bedroom right here, and I'll show you down. You'll see this yard kind of shoots a long ways down. You also have that covered patio, which is really nice. With the covered patio, this one's really nice too because it's vaulted. And so as you can see, it goes high up there and cranks over, which is really nice, creates this really grand feeling. But then the other side is not vaulted, which creates a kind of a more cozy feel. And on that side, you're gonna have a outdoor fireplace, which is gonna be great for hosting. Again, beautiful views from this outdoor fireplace. And then right behind it, you got the sliding doors with the center slide right there into the kind of TV room, if that's what you end up doing with it. But again, you have can lights, you have a big fan, and the fan's gonna be really nice in the summertime to kind of keep things cool, get some airflow going. Sometimes we get some flies that kind of come out in the summertime for a couple weeks. It's kind of nice to kind of keep those flies back. That would definitely be a con of the Boise area. Not the worst con that you could have with an area. And then you see over here, that's a larger area. I envision that being a nice patio set, maybe outside dining if that's something you're into in the summertime. Something I did at my house too is I installed infrared heaters, and so you could totally do that in this area, which will really extend the amount of time that you can spend outside in the fall and the spring. It'll make it a bit more enjoyable. So like me and my wife, when we wake up, we love going out right now in the morning, turning on that heater, turning on the fireplace, and doing a cup of coffee, ideally before the kids wake up so we can get some time to connect. But to show this yard again, so this is gonna be this other side over here. Again, you're gonna see the kind of built up berm with the stones, the rock, the shrubberies that have been planted, and then some undeveloped land over there. There are gonna be more homes like this. So if this is a home that you like, be sure to reach out, contact us days, nights, or weekends. We'd love to be your guide in helping you get moved to Idaho. Now let's go back inside and see some more things. Now, right off the kitchen is gonna be the dining room. Again, if you kind of like that open floor plan, this house is gonna have that. I know some of you I talked to, you hate an open floor plan, but again, if you like that, this is gonna have it. Currently, they have it staged with a table. They have 6 chairs at it, but you could easily fit 8 at this table, so that kind of gives you a heads up. If you like hosting, this is gonna be your spot to do that, unless you do major kind of design shifts. You're not really gonna be putting it anywhere else. So just know that you could comfortably sit 8 people in a setting like this. And again, in the summertime, when I talked about the backyard, it's really easy to go from this dining room into the backyard. So you could even do seating out there in the summertime for dinner. And then again, don't forget, we have that fireplace out there. So it'd be really easy to go from dining, kind of lounge seating outside right to the fireplace. And again, on this too, you're gonna have natural light coming in from this side right here, and then right behind you in this video is gonna be the sliding door.
All right, we just came off the kitchen into the master bedroom. It's actually in a nice spot, right? It's in the back corner. It's kind of separated from everything. In this particular house, you have amazing views that come through. You got large windows, the tall ceilings, 10 feet. This one's currently staged, so you can kind of get a great idea of what it's gonna look like, and then it flows right into the bathroom. I really love these tiles. They're nice and big. It makes it really feel really elegant in here. It's actually really nicely laid out in this bathroom. You got 2 sinks on the side. You got the makeup mirror for the lady when she wants to use the makeup there. You got this big window that lets a lot of light in. I'm really not a fan of this because a lot of times once they build a house over here, you know, unless you want to be in your birthday shoot, they should have done an obscure glass here. The other thing is they have great tiles that come all the way from floor to ceiling, which really makes it feel really nice and kind of elevates everything. Awesome quartz countertops. They do some fun chandeliers, whether you like them or not. One thing I did want to show you is this shower. Kind of feels like I'm going into a cave, but let's come in here. You got nice dual head showers. I would personally add a shower door here. I kind of like it to steam up so I don't get cold.
All right, you might have seen this big yellow sticker. That's essentially saying there's heated floors. So nice thing when you walk in on this tile floor, if you've never done heated floors in tile, they can be a little cold. The benefit of having that is when you walk in, your feet are gonna be nice and warm. It's not gonna be that little con when you come in. It's not like you're itching to jump into the shower because you just wanna get warm.
The flow of this house is great. It goes from the master bedroom to the bathroom, now into the closet here. And with these tall ceilings in here, you have tons of storage if you want to utilize it. Done like a little shoe rack here, put a mirror in. One of the cool features is right over here where they attach the laundry room right out here from the master closet. So you come in, you've got a sink over here to utilize, you got some hanging space. They've even done like a nice touch, put some tile here that just really elevates the whole house.
Now let's check out the garage. Some of you, this is really, really important. I would love to have this garage. I'm gonna talk about why. So the first thing is you're gonna have a large RV garage on the side here with a large RV bay door. I'll kind of show that to you here. So if you have a RV, you can put in there a big boat, maybe with a tower on it, go wake surfing at the reservoirs here in town. Pretty deep as it goes in. Also, a nice amount of space off to the side as well. And something I like on this garage, on the front of the house, you're gonna see there's gonna be some windows. Create some really nice curb appeal. I think it's a lot better that they added the windows as opposed to having them off. It just makes the front look a lot more warm, welcoming, and inviting. That could be a pro for you, could be a con. I like it because it lets a lot of natural light in. But obviously, if you fill it up with a bunch of weird stuff, you're gonna be like, oh, that's such an eyesore that people can see into my garage and see things. But one nice thing about this garage is that it's raised up from the main street. So you kind of see right here, the grade goes down to the road. So even as people are looking from there, they would essentially be looking up into your garage. They wouldn't be looking kind of at eye level to see all your stuff. And again, this is a very large, spacious garage. So over here you have the RV bay, and then over here you have a 2-car garage with a lot of space on each side. So even if you brought both your cars in here, you have some nice space on this side. Additionally, you have some great space on that side for a workbench or storage or anything like that. And you're gonna have a nice epoxy floor. The other nice thing about this garage is that it already has some really good lighting with it too. Sometimes garages can be pretty underlit, but in here you're gonna have nice kind of 4 LED lights already on that side. Looks like you're gonna have 2 on this side and then 1 above me right here. You can always add more lighting. I used to be an electrician back in the day and I'm always a sucker for adding more and more lighting. But this garage looks really good, and the fact that it's got white walls, it's gonna reflect a lot of the light that comes in from outside and from the LED. So again, it makes this garage a very nice place to be if you wanna work on some things, maybe build a little shop for some arts and crafts that you have going on. Lots of options here.
All right, we're in the garage right now. We're gonna head into the mechanical room. If you look down here, you actually have access to the crawl space. So this one actually has a conditioned crawl space. Basically, it has a fan that constantly circulates air so it reduces any kind of moisture. You have your gas furnace in here. You also have a tankless water heater. So on those days, if you need a lot of showers, you have your kids, it just makes it really easy. It's instant. Back over here is the vacuum system. So most of these homes, especially like this, will be plumbed for those vacuums. You do have to buy it after the fact, just like you'd have to do that where you have a water loop over here, where you can buy a water softener or even water purification system.
All right, now let's recap this house. So this is a large home in the foothills just outside of Boise. It is a Boise address, but you're about 12 to 15 minutes from downtown Boise. This is gonna be a 4-bedroom, 3.5 bath, right around 3,400 square feet. And again, this is a very highly sought after 4-bedroom model. And let's kind of recap things. You have a nice driveway. The house is raised up a bit from the main road. You're getting that RV garage, which I know a lot of you guys are wanting when you reach out. You're getting that 2-car garage, the nice epoxy floors, the natural light into the space. You're getting vaulted ceilings, grand entryways, an office, nice master bedroom with the bathroom, and then the built-in laundry room on the side. Very easy and convenient. Again, here you're getting that really nice backyard, covered patio, the fireplace, and a great spot for hosting, if that's really important to you. The views are phenomenal, specifically from this house and some other lots that are gonna be very similar to it. Again, the person who is buying this home, one of our clients, he's gonna be adding in a pickleball court, but there's lots of options depending on what you're wanting to do. Sometimes with these view lots, things dive off in the backyard. There's not a lot of room for you to do much else. You do get the view, but then you're sacrificing kind of a backyard and the entertainment and enjoyment that you can get from that. Sometimes you're giving that up for the view. You don't have to do that on this house. Now, our client is under contract on this house, but this house was listed right around $1.7 million. If a home like this is something that you're interested in, you could reach out to us and we would love to show you more just like it. Again, my name is Craig Flood. I'm a real estate agent here in Boise, Idaho with an amazing team. And if you enjoyed this home, be sure to watch these videos next where we talk about more about this community.